Hey guys, this is Shake the Magnate. This is the Magnet Effect. Right now, I'm going to be talking to you about the short term buy and hold method. Let me find my trusty pointer, and we're going to talk about this short term buy and hold method. Now, when you are a real estate investor, what is the number one thing that I always try to do as far as acquiring property? You got to buy it right. So you got to know how to find these distressed properties or properties that you can get at a discount. That's the number one thing you got to try to do. You got to try to find property that you can get at a discount. It don't have to be a major discount. It don't have to be $150,000 discount. But if you do, I mean, those are the best ones to try to find. You want to find, location is really good. You want to make sure it's the best property, the worst property in the best neighborhood, as they say. You might need a bunch of different resources in order to be able to take advantage of the equity or take advantage of the opportunity with the property. But let's talk about this short-term buy and hold method. The short-term buy and hold method is, in my mind, is an investor that's looking to take advantage of maybe a quick rise in a neighborhood that is doing really well as far as people are paying more than what the homes are actually worth in the neighborhood. So if you look at like the past, during the pandemic, when we were kind of coming out of the pandemic and people were, real estate was just crazy. People were just buying properties $20,000, $30,000, $50,000 over asking. So if you understand how to evaluate the property and make your maximum allowed offer, right? And then you went and you found a property in these neighborhoods and you negotiated and you got the property at a price, that was according to the maximum allowed offer. Then you had that property during that pandemic, and soon as that onslaught of people purchasing this property, you took advantage of that opportunity to be able to short term buy and hold it, because you knew that these people are going to purchase this property for more than what the asking price probably would be, or more than what the ARV would have been at the time, right? So that is one of the ways that I see a person taking advantage of a short term buy and hold. So first thing you want to do is buy it right. Second thing, I'm always looking for a property that need repairs. So if you look at that situation, you want to find a property that needs some repairs, because that's going to be the reason why you're going to negotiate with the homeowner in order to be able to purchase this property for less than what it's worth. Okay. So once you purchase this property and you've repaired the property, now you can take advantage of the equity that you might have in this home. And let's say you bought this property for 300,000. You didn't buy it for 300,000, but the ARV is 300,000. You bought it for 175, and then you did $30,000 in repairs. Now, I'm using my last video as an example. You did $30,000 in repairs. Now you have you're all into that property $205,000. So that means you got $95,000 worth of equity. Now you could put that property on the MLS. You could sell it, and you can make a profit. Of course, you got to pay realtor fees, and you got to pay taxes at the end of the year, right? Or you can pull out a home equity line of credit and go and find something else to invest in that home equity line of credit. Now, of course, depending on how you acquired this property in the first place, you might have a mortgage on that property now, and if you take out that HELOC, you're gonna have to be paying that HELOC back as well. Okay, so you have to kind of consider those things in your strategy when you before you go out and you try to find these properties, and how you're gonna your exit strategy on these properties. Okay, then you got the 1031 exchange, which gives you the opportunity. I do have a video on 1031 exchange. Go check out that video on 1031 exchange. But 1031 exchange lets you sell the property, and then you have a certain amount of time to invest the proceeds into another property that's just like that for the price that you sold the property for, right? So if you sold the property for $300,000, you can go find another $300,000 house. And you can't go find a 295. You can't go find a 250, and you think you can just pocket that 50 grand. Well, that 50 grand gonna be taxed if you do that. Okay, but a short-term buy and hold is a strategy that you can kind of use in different ways. You're just looking for a quick pop in the market, or you're just looking to take advantage of. My mind is saying that it shouldn't be called short-term buy and hold, because you're still gonna, if you're gonna sell the property, that's really, to me, it's a flip. Okay, but and you might not do any repairs. Short-term buy and hold could just be something that really didn't need to be rehabbed, but you took advantage of an opportunity and you sold that property and you made a quick profit, whether it was 20 grand, 30 grand, 40 grand, 50 grand, something like that. But short-term buy and hold is not really that complicated of a strategy. But you just got to make sure you keep some things in mind. You can come up, if you guys can think of any other strategies that will apply to short-term buy and hold. Not really strategies, but think of the reasons why you would do a short-term buy and hold. Because a short-term buy and hold, in my mind, is I like to think about stuff like this, and I like to wrestle with things like this, because it's one thing to have a lot of information and know a lot of different things, but you have to know how to be creative when applying this information, so you can, that's what's going to set you apart from the other investors who might have that same information, but they don't know how to apply it. They don't know how to take it and remix it and put metaphors on. We talking about rapping, right? Oh no. Oh. But that's what you want to do. You want to take that information, and you want to figure out a way that you can maximizing that information. So a short-term buy and hold can be a lot of different things. I just wanted to stimulate your mind and get your mind thinking about, what you could do in order to short-term buy and hold a property. If you go back to buying it, acquiring it, go to my YouTube channel and watch videos on how to acquire property. There's a lot of different ways to do that. Private money, family members, hard money lenders. There's a lot of different ways to acquire the property, and I will have videos where we break down the difference between those different ways to acquire the property, and probably what's going to be required of you if you was to purchase a property with hard money or anything like that. Okay, so short-term buy and hold. Short-term is you purchasing a property, you're looking to take advantage of a quick pop in the market or an area that people are just overbuying. You find an opportunity, you can get it for a good price, and you know that you can quickly put it back on the market and make you a profit. Now that's short-term buy and hold. This is your boy Shake the Magnate. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below, hit the bell, and stay locked in for the next video. Okay?